Good morning, guys. It's Gypsy at the Paper Lion. It's early in the morning, so my voice is a little cracking. But I just wanted to jump here really quick and give you guys a flip through of one of the journals that I completed. Excuse me. This one is called Golden Monarch. And of course, you can see it's tied with this gorgeous sari silk. And this is one of my greeting card journals, which means I basically take older greeting cards and dissect them and use them for parts, for the main parts of a journal. This one has only one signature, but it's got this gorgeous gilded, I don't know if you can see that, postcard. I really generally love those that have like the gold detailing. Of course, it's got a little specimen card by Tim Holtz on the front, then a gorgeous Monarch, and it's all bejeweled. And now here on the front, there is a sliding pocket here on the front. And this is also part of the postcard, not the postcard, the greeting card that I use, and I embellished it and then turned it into a journaling spot. And there's a secret pocket there, so that can be tucked in. And then I'm gonna just kind of flip through quietly. I'm not gonna really detail much to keep the video short, but pretty little embellished paper clip. Down. Filled with like some little goodie bits that you can put throughout the journal. Now, I particularly like this one. This is one of the little pieces that you get from punching your shapes. So it's kind of like a negative. And what I did was take like some plastic from one of the packages that I've received, like with stamps or something. And I put some dried flowers that me and my daughters foraged locally behind like the little windows. I didn't glue the flowers down, that way they could still have a little bit of movement, you know, for the buyer to discover. And this is a really pretty journaling little area made from a fairy book. I thought that one was really pretty, and the trim on here matches. That goes there. Tuck spot with some pretty little embellished cards to journal on. This one has a little pocket. And this is one of the, this is actually the matching envelope to the greeting card cover. And that's how I like to incorporate most of the pieces. And there's some ephemera in there. And here is my artist card. Of course, created by Gypsy Lion, the Golden Monarch, which is also a journaling spot. And this cute little piece with a tab. Isn't he cute? These come from a vintage deck of playing cards that I bought at an estate sale. So I just copied those and embellished that. And then here is a cute piece of music that I decided to add a pocket to add another specimen card from Tim Holtz. And that pretty tab made out of manila folder, and then this beautiful belly button. But let me and I always try to add some like I won't say juvenile, but like childlike art to my journals. I think it gives a little bit of fun and whimsy. And then here we have a beautiful hidden paper clip that also goes on the back side, and we got some things in there. And then this beautiful ruffled page. This is a vintage handkerchief. And then this is an image from a magazine that I backed and then made into a tuck. So I thought that was a cute ruffly tuck. And since we're in the middle, here are the beads for this one. And here is another one of those little tabs, journaling spots. This one I didn't put anything behind it, but as you can see, it's also a tab. I have a bunch of, I collect antique and vintage money, so that's a photocopy of that on top of there, and then the back is a journaling spot. I added some of this beautiful paper, packing paper. And there's another cute little illustration. And there's some things in that pocket. Another vintage illustration. This is genuine vintage. And I like how it opens up to reveal a journaling spot. A beautiful embellished envelope with some paper I got from Temu. I make these cute little biscuit like tags with numbers and monetary denominations, so I put one of those in a butterfly. And in here there's some more goodies. Over here is a little paper pad that I made and embellished a little bit. A beautiful sticker and some writing paper, some gold edge writing paper. And there is the top flap to the envelope that went to the greeting card. And here's one of my beautiful avian cards. I do have a tutorial for this one if you want to check it out. It's in Lion's Crafting Time. And I'll show you how I made these beautiful avian cards. Put that to the side. And here's a beautiful, that goes with that. A beautiful book page that I took and added a pocket to the front and embellished it with some paper from Temu. And then here is a tag. I also have a bunch of antique checks, deposit checks that I copied and then turned that into a tag and journaling spot. Oh, and it's embellished with a tea, like a tea tab. I do drink a lot of tea, so I like to keep those wherever possible. And here is another side of a tea-dyed glassine bag, embellished with a beautiful piece of vintage illustration and a vintage stamp. Here's another little cluster area. And then here is a beautiful hidden paper clip. And on the other side was the book. But that one, I thought that one was really pretty. And so that one goes there. And of course on the other side was one of my specimen cards that I embellished a little bit. And remember, specimens can be anything. Birds, minerals, insects. So it doesn't necessarily have to just be, butterflies. So I'll put that back there in a minute. Here's a sweet little, what is this called? It's for books where the return thing goes in. Somebody, if you know the name of that, let me know what that's called. But I took a bunch of these and embellished them. There's another sweet little cluster. I love these because they have this nice textured paper on them. All right, and some more journaling spot. And then here I did a really cute little cluster with a gold leaf, just to cut out book page, and some medical gauze. I like to use medical gauze sometimes in the place of cheesecloth. And then there is another Monarch and another illustrated page. A lot of those little illustrated pieces had quotes on the back. This one says, "The best creed we can have is charity toward the creeds of others." And that's really something to live by. You guys, ignore my kitten in the back. She's going crazy. And stick that back in there. And then on the back pocket, I included a copy of a letter that I bought from an estate sale over 10 years ago. And this letter, it was from 1802. So it's I still have the original. It's very, very fragile. But I tried to make this one look like really old as well. Aged that one pretty good. And then here is another simple little tag. This one just has a stamping, and it says "open" with a beautiful butterfly. I also have a tutorial up where I made these in my Crafting on a Budget playlist, if you want to go check that out. And here is the back side. I always try to put corresponding papers that go well with the front. But anyway, that's Golden Monarch, guys. I am putting this one out for sale today. If you're interested, let me know. They don't last very long. So, see you guys in the next video. Thanks for joining me. Bye!